Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Well, I'm kind of annoyed that I have to talk about this story, but it is part of culture and it's not necessarily politics this time, so I make it a little bit different, mix it up. But this is about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. For those who don't know who that is, Prince Harry is the brother of Prince William, who is in line to the throne as the King of England. He is the younger brother. He married an American actress, divorcee, named Meghan Markle. It just also turns out that Meghan is not only an actress, Meghan is also mixed race. And that was a big deal at the time, initially when they first got married, because she's not a royal, she's an American. So in England, you don't marry another royal, that's a strike. You don't marry at least somebody who's got nobility, that's another strike. Then you marry an American, that was a third strike. And on top of that, you married an American who's mixed, because she got a black mom and a white father. She married an American who's mixed. That's your fourth strike in England. I'm just telling you, that's how it was. Harry had to come out and tell the media he's not having it, and that stuff got tamped down early on. In fact, I went to the wedding. I was there for the wedding ceremony. I wasn't invited to the wedding, but I was in Windsor for the wedding and had it on a big screen. It was fantastic. It was a great time. And it was beautiful. I enjoyed it. It was American flags hanging up and British flags hanging up. It's kind of the melding of the two cultures. It was awesome. But since that time, they've still been having some issues. Meghan has always been kind of a bit of a lib. I did some reading about her early on. She's always been kind of the woke generation. And you can't be woke and be a royal. The two just don't mesh. Harry don't have no balls. So Harry essentially just kind of let her do her own deal, because Harry's always been kind of the, for lack of a better term, black sheep of the family. He's the, I'm gonna do my own thing anyway kind of guy. So he was always causing some static anyway. And so now he's married somebody who's causing more static, and since he didn't have no balls, he's kind of letting her run the show. So they decide they don't want to be a part of the royal family more than decide they, as far as the royal duties, they don't want to be involved in any of that stuff. They have a talk with the Queen. Supposedly the Queen agrees, allows them to go on and do their own thing. They want to go move to America or Canada or wherever so they can make their own money. Cool, I got no problem with that. But then they decided to do an interview with Oprah Winfrey. And in that interview, Meghan Markle talks about how she feels oppressed because there was so much racism. Now, I don't doubt that there were some racist people in England, but I happen to know just from what I watched, a lot of the people in England, sorry, my camera started to fall here. But a lot of people in England loved her, absolutely adore her. So now I don't live there like I used to. My daughters live there. So I don't know what her day-to-day deal was, but from what I gathered, just from the research I did, it wasn't so much that they didn't like her, it's that she didn't want to do the royal duties thing. She thought it was going to be kind of like being an actress, I guess, on TV. She thought the Queen was like a celebrity, like a Hollywood celebrity, apparently, according to the interview. And I'm like, I didn't even watch the interview. From the snippets from what I got, it's so pathetic. And first of all, here's my problem. I don't like to hear rich people talk about how oppressed they are. Oprah, on Oprah's network, the same Oprah who said that she has less privilege than a homeless white man. For those of y'all who don't know who Oprah is, well, first of all, I don't know where you've been. Everybody knows who Oprah is, but Oprah is a billionaire with a B, a billionaire. And she said a homeless white man, essentially is what she said, has more privilege than her. That is the stupidest thing I've heard, one of the stupidest things I've ever heard a rich person say, especially somebody of her wealth. It's ridiculous. And then to have Meghan Markle, who is a princess, a British princess, because she's married to a British prince, on television complaining about how oppressed she is. Y'all need to miss me with all that. I'm not trying to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care how she feels like the media and the people in the country are treating her. Mostly the media. That's their job. There's nothing better to do than talk about the royals. It wouldn't matter what color she was. She could be full-blood white, and if she was acting the way she is now, they'd be talking shit about her. That's just how it is there. I lived there for 5 years. Trust me. Those people go through some crap. I won't want to be part of that family. But now, they want all the trappings without any of the consequences, without any of the responsibilities. And you just can't have that, fam. And Prince Harry, come on, let me say this. Excuse me, let me straighten up a little bit here. Come here, Prince. You a puss. You know that? You're a straight up puss. You need to step up and act like a man and start having this Hollywood hoe run your business. I'm just saying. And I said, as somebody who was excited to see you two get married, but I cannot stand to see rich people complain about how oppressed they are. I don't want to hear it. Especially when you're a British prince and a British princess. Miss us ordinary people with that. All y'all, including you, Miss Billionaire Oprah, complaining about how you don't have no privilege. All y'all need to go somewhere with that. We ain't trying to hear it. Anyway, if you agree with what I said, guys, let me know. If you disagree, let me know that too. Either way, I'm sure I'm going to get called names. My people are always trying to call me. See, the thing about my people is when you don't act the way they want you to act, they call you a sellout. And what that is slave mentality. Because they don't say white people who don't act like other white people are sellouts. But they say because we don't act like they expect us to act or have a certain viewpoint that they expect us to have, that we're somehow sellouts. Y'all slaves. I'm just gonna call it like it is. I'm tired of being around the bush. You're slaves. Stop acting like slaves. Allow people to be different. We allow you to be different. I don't say, well, because you don't act like this other person, then that makes you a sellout. Come on now, stop it. I feel the way I feel about this. If you're rich and black and you're not oppressed. You might be annoyed with how people treat you, but that doesn't make you oppressed. Stop it. If you disagree, let me know that too. Either way, it's all good. Please like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Y'all take care.